Fast, efficient, and not terribly difficult. Yeah, these skips I'm about to share with you are easy to pull off, and with proper preparation and planning, you can make easy work out of some of the most challenging areas in the game. These may be skips you've seen before, perhaps there are some skips that you are unfamiliar with as well, and this guide is to help players of all skill levels best the game's most challenging speedrun requirements across all of Resident Evil 4 Remake's difficulty modes. Now, enough chit chat, let's put on our running shoes. All skips are listed in chronological order, so watch all the way through to get a thorough understanding of the most powerful and useful skips discovered in the game thus far. Our first skip is the village fight skip. As many know, shooting the bell on the bell tower here will cause the village fight to end early, so use that to your advantage. Huge disclaimer, you must either have insane aim with your handgun to get this while achieving an S+ rank, or take out your sniper rifle and shoot this if you are doing a New Game Plus run. Just perch yourself atop the roof of the shotgun house and fire away. Moving on. Our second skip takes place at the farm. This isn't so much a skip as it is a bit of a time saver. Start off by sprinting Sonic the Hedgehog style at this unassuming lady here. Get in that stealth kill and take out your handgun and shoot the lock on the door through the barn window. Enter through the back door, you filthy, disgusting animals, and pick up the cog. The Brood is trying to say hi here, so just climb up the ladder because you're running late to the party. Place the cog, crank the lever, and get out of there. So this third skip is pretty awesome and not too tricky to pull off. This may take a few times, so it's best to put on your patient pants. Upon climbing up the ladder of the church to the attic, upon rescuing Ashley, make sure you have a sniper rifle with a scope attachment to make this easier. The scope is able to push Leon a millimeter or two backward, hence why we need the scope, because we are about to do some clipping. Clipping your speedrun time, that is. So upon climbing the ladder here, take out your rifle and use your scope while aiming parallel to the ledge of the ladder like so. Position your body as far backward and closest to the ladder as seen here, and hit the action button to enable Leon to jump off the ladder. If you are unsuccessful, this is the result. If you are successful, this is the result. Now all you need to do is run into Luisa's arms at the end of the chapter, and there you have it. Who said you have to escort Ashley around in this chapter anyway? Our fourth skip is admittedly one of the hardest ones to pull off, tied with another one later on in the game in terms of challenge. But this skip is awesome as we can skip a major encounter, the boss fight with Mendez at the end of chapter 6. What you need is a rifle and a scope, of course. As you enter the slaughterhouse where the fight takes place, listen to Ashley and take her advice to heart.
Be careful.
When you hear her talk, back out of the building and head back down the stairs, but this time, equip your sniper rifle and position your back against the building as you are descending the stairs like this. You are going to need to pay attention to the upper left corner of your screen, because the moment you see the autosave sign, pause the game and reload the autosave. You need to get the timing right here, so get that pause finger ready as soon as you see it. When you load back into the game, Leon is kinda in a wall in a hard place. Move while clipping through the wall of the building towards the direction of the merchant, but turn slightly left as you get to where the merchant would be. Continue clipping through the wall of this board and you will be pushed out towards the back end of the building. Crouch while doing this, as it will help you out quite a bit. Maneuver left and exit the fight. Now that was exhilarating, wasn't it? What the f***? This next one is going to help you raise the cannon easier so that you have a more manageable time as you breach the castle. Simply shoot the counterweight here and up it goes. This should shave off a little time. Next is the Sun and Moon puzzle skip. I recommend bringing a grenade for this one. First, shoot down the counterweight lowering the bridge here. Take care of the enemies, enter the tower, and climb up the ladder. Position yourself to the far left extremes of this gate while looking outside. Take out a handgun and shoot here to drop the counterweight and bypass the lower levels. When you make it inside the other tower, use your grenade here to drop the counterweight outside. Bonus tip if you really don't want problems afterward. Use a well-aimed rocket to this El Gigante here and wipe him off the party list. This seventh skip is where we will bypass the lever here. All you need is either a rocket launcher or a grenade, and simply toss it or fire it towards the lever and run to engage the scene. You should stall the Los Iluminados here and go on your jolly way to retrieve the key item. This is a skip that bypasses much of Ashley's section. Just run up to the clock, input the right time as you see here on your screen, and carry on to the Night Rager happening downstairs. Is it just me, or do you think Resident Evil 4 Remake would benefit by replacing these enemies with crabs? Alright, enough of that. For now. Our 9th skip is the Dynamite skip. Yep, blow Louise's mind and the TNT sky high with a rocket launcher blast. This'll show Louise who the real smarty pants is, right? This 10th skip is the Salazar statue skip. Yeah, we don't want it breathing fire down on your shiny hair, right? Just a handgun will do. Aim here and fire away. That'll put the statue down for good. Ever wanted to skip the fight with Salazar? Well, this is as close as it's gonna get. Make sure you have a golden egg, of which you can pick up in his throne room. With a golden egg in hand, 2 will bring him down easy, but if you just had 1 like I did, egg his face and unload your best weapon on him to bring him down, easy peasy. This is one of my favorite skips in the game, and it's quite simple to pull off. Just head straight to this final laser here on the wharf, dodging the enemies, and wait for this brute to come out. You may need to deflect some projectiles as you wait for the brute to give you a hug, but just as he gets caught here from the sentry lasers, run past him, effectively bypassing the entire area while sustaining no damage if done properly. This tactic comes into play later. This one is pretty tricky to pull off, but you literally skip a massive chunk of the level, so let's do this. Alright, for those playing on console, turn your sensitivity up. You're going to need it. Run up the stairs here and position your back against the gate, but about a foot or so away from it.
Let's find another way.
Instead of listening to Ashley here, just ignore her, because she ain't seen nothing yet. Start here in this corner and crouch walk backwards as you approach the center of the gate. The idea is to turn just in time and mash the action button to open the gate, as it will warp Leon to the other side and unlock it, as shown here. Now don't worry, I did this twice to help you see exactly what I did. Make sure you move your camera as fast as you can the second Leon's tush brushes up against the gate while crouching, and mash the action button to skip almost the entire level. With a few minutes of practice, you will get it down and unlock one of the godliest skips in the game. Congrats, my friends. Now you're a man! Man! This is for those who didn't do the gate skip while staying on the same mission. This is the Wrecking Ball skip, and just when you thought Ashley was the queen of the Wrecking Ball, you are the star of this show. A star that will easily dethrone Miley Cyrus at that. Make sure to have a few grenades and chuck them at the crack in the wall. Keep on hurling before Ashley gives it one last thwomp, and there you have it. One of the most annoying sections taken care of. Our penultimate skip is the turret skip. Ready 2 grenades at the turret and fire away. Or just use your rocket launcher. Now, let Mike get back to work, right? Our final skip is the Sanctuary Approach skip. Make sure to take out the Novistador here and run straight up through the building and to the red lasers. Wait for the Novistador here to appear and wait for it to have it charge you straight through the lasers. The good part is there is a chance you won't sustain any damage, and if you did get hit, it's hardly a scratch. As a reward for watching all these skips, here you go again. Now you're a man! Man! Did you find this helpful? Let me know in the comments below. I am sure many of you are already familiar with some of these tips, but I hope you found it helpful and perhaps a tip or two that you haven't seen before. Make sure to watch this video if you want to learn more about the lore, especially surrounding Luis, and make sure to participate in my ongoing giveaway of Star Wars Jedi Survivor while you're at it. All information is linked in the description. Thanks for all the awesome support, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Peace.